for me, there's 5 people that really invented the UK funky, and it was DJs. It was Super D, Pioneer, Kismet, Marcus Nasty, and Super D, Kismet.
Let's talk about this.
Super D.
Let's talk
Pioneer,
about this. Let's talk
Kismet,
about this.
Marcus Nasty. I think MA1.
I'm gonna be real honest. Yeah. See, MA, Super, and a few others.
Yeah.
They pushed the whole. I can put the house sound.
Yeah.
The tribal.
Oh, Wigman.
And Wigman. They introduced this sound to the urban community. Yeah.
Yeah.
And from that, he had the Apple tune, didn't
he? Yeah.
And Wigman had, what's them guys called? Invasion Records. And it was because of those 2 tracks that them 2 men were beating out where I said, you know what? Who made that? Because it didn't sound like nothing else.
Okay.
It had the drums, but it didn't have that housey, that slow.
Yeah.
So it was new on the scene, would you say?
Yeah. And I was like, I need to have that. And it was part of the reason why I went looking for that sound. I didn't want the house thing. I wanted them 2 tunes that them man had. And as I said, I asked everyone, have you tried to make house? Because I knew that's what Apple had done and Invasion Records. They had tried to make house. And it was that simple. So I asked everyone, have you tried to make house? And they said, no, it don't sound right. I just started playing it. I just said, give it here, I'll play it. And bit by bit, people started sending me stuff. That's how
And this is funny, right? Because I remember going to funky raves before I even started making music.
Yeah.
And going to like raves and just seeing Marcus there, seeing Pioneer there, and hearing them like Devil in the Blue Dress. I remember I was at a rave with Marcus. He just happened to be there just playing, and he played Traffic, and that's actually why I made Devil in the Blue Dress. After that rave, I was just like, yo, I need to make a rhythms like this.
The guys you mentioned, they influence a lot and they deserve a lot of respect for it.
Yeah,
especially Super and Wigman. Oh, and Apple and Invasion Records.
Yeah.
They don't get mentioned enough.
Producers wise, I feel like Apple and, like I said, Invasion Records. Tipper are part of Invasion.
Tipper's Circle. Them man were, I shouldn't say them man, but them guys, they were completely on that tribal house.
Because when I was speaking,
they also played a massive part in introducing that side of music.
Style, they were making that. Me and Crazy Cousins, I always say to everyone, it's like the second wave.
If it wasn't for them, a lot of us wouldn't be into house.
No, of course not.
The funky wouldn't have come around. They brought
but I
sound.
think all of you guys, I think you 5 DJs and those producers is what made it.
Everyone done their job in it. No one man's an island in it.
Yeah, that's what made me influence to make funky. But yeah.
And how would you say funky has changed over the years?
It's now become its own sound. And then now it's split into like Afro House, and there's people like Champion and Polo and Roscar. They're making their style of music. Then I'm making my style of funky, like with Let Me Know.
Yeah.
Then like Super's just released his like Afro Tech record, Kings and Queens.
That tune is bad.
Yeah,
that tune is so bad.
But from a DJ's point of view, how do you feel that funky's changed?
I don't know. Everyone's calling their sounds different genres, but to me, it's all funky. Do you know what I mean? I think right now I'm loving it. I'm getting as much music as I used to. Everyone's being creative. Nothing sounds the same. You know what I mean? That's where it went wrong before. Everything starts sounding similar.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying it. I haven't been this productive and this active since the funky scene was about before. In actual fact, I'm more active now because of what's currently going on. If that makes sense.
It does make sense because there was a time period everyone was saying bring back funky, but it kind of slightly never really went.
Do you know what? It's been going on. It didn't go anywhere. The people who rarely cared have still been there maintaining it.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest. In particular, the people from Bristol. They've been having raves and we weren't aware. You know, they kept it together for us. So out to the Bristol crew. But yeah, it's been a steady growth back in and we're here again.